That's how it works. Welcome back to the channel where we flop huge, no time for an introduction. Right, I'll do this properly in a moment. We flopped the second nuts here. Has me excited. Not the only reason to be excited today though. Because the new Run It Once patch is out. As you can see, a slightly different look to things. Eager to give it a whirl. Yeah, I can update the stream title. Maybe we can get away with... Wow, perfect. Oh, that's tough, man. That is tough. Ooh, maybe. Let's start. Well, welcome to the channel. My name is NotRaisin. We are playing PLO. And PLO 20 and 10 a little bit right now. On the new and improved Run It Once client. And this poor guy just can't catch a break unless he gets a deuce. Which wouldn't have helped him, to be honest. At this point. Alright. Alrighty. So. I'm not even finished setting up here because that big pot happened and, you know, I wanted to show you the action right away. So, one thing after another, let me finish setting up my setup. Yeah, looks like we hit the ground running. One buy-in win right off the bat. Right. So yeah, today's stream started a little bit later. I had some technical issues to install a new router. And as always with these things, they're never without their inherent problems. Right. That should be fine here. Just a little. Alright. Right. So, we had a nice streaming day yesterday, where we finished in the end up 11 buy-ins, I believe. So the run bet, the run-up curse ended as soon as we, you know, the run-up curse? The move-up curse, of course, ended as soon as we moved down. Go figure. So, we're sitting on 4 tables on the new and improved Run It Once client. Patch came out today. And, you know, it seems it's helping, cause at this time we had trouble getting PLO 20 and 10 games going the last couple of weeks. So, people are excited, people are returning. Good things are happening. New patch offers us new backgrounds. Of course, stability is the most important thing in the new patch. We'll see how that works out for us during the day. Fingers crossed that it does work out very well indeed. And what else? Ooh, the splash pots do not count towards the raise sizes anymore. Ooh, we get aces up here. The cards look slightly different. Is it just me, or do the community cards in the middle look a little bit blurry? It's not a huge deal, I'm sure they can fix it. And also, speaking of fixing things, they now included an automatic updater, so going forward updates should be much more easily done. Without the 8 and the diamonds here, I'm actually half willing to bet and maybe get it in here. We certainly... well, okay, let's check it. Okay, well, we're not folding. This guy now leads out on the 7. Wait, did I? Oh, Jesus Christ, I completely misclicked that. What the F? That's... oh man, what kind of river is that? So here we have to fold. On the other table I would have wished I had called, because that's what I had intended. Oh man. Right, so splashbots don't count towards the array sizes anymore in PLO, which is a huge difference. We'll have to get... we have to adjust to that. I'll leave the heads-up table, by the way. It's just too much to deal with for the beginning of the stream. Eee! Welcome to the stream, welcome back. Nice to see you here. Back to the master. You flatter me, sir. Nice to see you here, though. If you want, you know, if you want to see the real master at work, Jay Nandes is streaming right now. The Bankroll Challenge is back, so I completely understand if you want to head over there. If I wasn't so excited about the new patch, then I would be over at his place. And this is the 9 of Hearts. I think I'll call here against this guy. Not excited, obviously. Nice! This guy just can't catch a break. Stabby, stabby! Not even with the nut flush blocker. That has to be demoralizing. Like, how can he call? So we flopped the bottom set and the open ender. It's a decent start, especially against this guy. He don't like it. Right, so I can already say that it seems to run much better. So in the past, when I had a lot of tables open on the side waiting for tables, the game was very prone to crashing. So I never waited on more than 4 tables. We have aces twice over here as well. Down here we have kings, which take it down. It's quite sweet. Get a call here and we turn excellently. Jesus. Down here we're gonna come over the top, I think. This king might sometimes be a problem. Right, so this is the flop we've been getting for aces here. I have a pair. Here we get called and that's good news. Here we checked twice, I'll check it again. Take one off. The 10 in my hand. Yeah, this is awesome. Up here I let it go. I do get some equity, but he bets with the added gutter, but he bets pot, and that's a little bit too rich for our blood, I think. Gonna call. Here we're gonna call as well. So, sitting on 4 tables, table 2 and table 3 being PLO 10, the other 2 tables being PLO 20. We're gonna jack here. Down here we turn 2 pair. Go for it. Gonna call. Sorry, here. 8 is really not helpful at all. Gonna check at this point, hoping that he doesn't bet. He bets once more, we'll let it go. Because we're not blocking straights at all. And he finds the bet button here. I flattered you yesterday. Seeing you, thanks. Wow, we just flop stuff, huh? Don't we just? In the splash pot we have decent button hand. Well, you know, not a great button hand. Here. But that slider here. Work fine. We're gonna let it go. Yeah, I feel the community cards are a little bit blurry. Sure, they'll fix it soon. Now, how stupid the river is that putting the flush out there, the backdoor flush, is not the main concern, but pairing the king is just really nasty. Oh, well, turns out it saved us money. Spencer! Welcome back, Spencer. Let's see you back here. Yeah, so as you can see, we can't raise to a ludicrous amount anymore because the splash pots don't count. What's the raise sizes? I think we're gonna go with a pot fold here. We do have a heart now hand, which is nice. And hoping to end the hand right here. Also the queen blocking. Here we get raised. Of course not the happy thing. King a raised pot. We took it down on table 2, which is amazing. Get another splash and another nice hand for it. I think we're gonna bet here. I think. Weird line, including the quick fold there is just strange. Jesus Christ. Right, on. Here, this one we need to check here. Check behind as well, keep the pot small in position. Maybe this could have been a spot to bet here to turn. Here, gonna pot it at this point. Here we made 2 pair, I'll just check behind, not having a single diamond here. And looks like we're good. On table 1 we took it down as well. Back to the masterclass. Ah, you guys are so very nice. And I need to point out again that even at the risk of losing you as viewers temporarily, Jane Landis is streaming right now. So if you want to see... Oh, that was your other account. Oh, I was like, I flattered you yesterday? You couldn't remember the name. Oh, fair enough, Spencer, fair enough. I see. Yeah, so as I was saying, Jane Anders is streaming, and I shall completely understand if you want to head over to his place and see what he's up to. On the splashes, we now have a little more pronounced of a golden circle here around the table, and hopefully we'll get to see the other new thing, the other new look for the huge splashes, where we'll get a different table background entirely. We continue our bluffing race of yesterday. On the whole, they treated us quite nicely. Here it's reasonable, since we have a 10, we have a backdoor flush draw, we have a gutter ourselves. All good. Pretty decent aces up here, I would say. Ace, ace, 8-8. Down here, we'll definitely just check. We have a pair, we have a gutter. Case a min raise, never not entertaining. And this one I'll let go, I think. Even though this guy's stabby, there's some bluffing potential on a lot of rivers here, but I'll let it go, I think. Cool. So much poker rooms. Yeah, you know what? Going forward, we might be able to have way more run at once on the stream, as it should be, or as I prefer it to be. Garant's luck in the channel as well. Ah, hi Garant. Get raised here, it's not a huge deal. Down here, sorry, down here. We'll check for now. And that's an interesting board, certainly one where he shouldn't be betting a lot. An interesting turn. I'm gonna close the heads-up table. A little bit too much for the beginning of the session. He checks once more, that's fine by me. And as far as I'm concerned, we river the nuts here. Unfortunately, we have the king of clubs, so he's gonna have a tough time calling. He's not gonna have the second nut flush draw, is what I'm trying to say. So for that reason, I decided to size down a little bit, hoping to get some money out of him. Maybe even the third would have been a good sizing here. So I really doubt that we'll get a lot of chips there. Basically ever. Spencer's. Yes, yeah. I mean, I got really lucky all around. So the Run It One streamer promotion got me a lot of exposure. Phil Galfond, for heaven's sake, mentioned me in his latest blog post by name as the biggest success in more ways than one in among the Run It One streamers, which I still find incredible. The 2 years lost interest, yeah. Poker always fascinated me, and also there's the thing that I really, so far I've I never had a job where I was like, yeah, this is what I'm gonna do for the next years and years, you know. And the poker was always something in the back of my mind where I thought, man, if I could make my money sitting at home playing a computer game, how much better can it get, really? So I'm trying really hard, man. I'm not quite there yet. As in, once we get to PLO 50, then I shall be... And stay there. We got to PLO 50 once before, but we didn't manage to stay. Then I shall be really happy. Turn the nut flush draw here. Just check it down. Second loses a lot. What? How did that work? It's all about the mindset. That is probably the biggest influence. You know, as long as you have some at least basic strategy down, I think the mindset is the most important thing. And my mindset has always been decent, but with the stream, it is just excellent because I rarely tilt. Because I think it's because I talk a lot, and so, you know, tilt is sort of a build-up of energy in your mind, of like stress or anxiety or something like that. And with me talking the whole time, I'll let it out and it's not building up. At least very rarely. I think I approached tilt or even started tilting like not even half a dozen times since I started streaming in February. And then this last hand at main final table? What main final table? I didn't know he was at the final table. Tell me more, Garant. Until you understand you're playing villains. I love Twitch. Oh man, Spencer, that is huge, huge of you to say. Thank you very much. It means a great deal to me. And as I said, I gotten lucky. Also, apparently I have a nice niche here with PLO. There's apparently not many PLO streamers out there. And it all... Yeah, I have to credit luck for the major part there. I think with the 4 and the gap between the queen and the 9, we'll probably let this go. More good things are happening. Now off the table. Python 998. Thank you very much for the follow. Very nice. You know what? We could actually come over the top here with the 6 in our hand. Definitely now with, hang on. Yeah. Oh, right, remember, you know, Spencer's after the stream, I remembered, like, wasn't there a question I forgot to answer? That was the exact question. Of course, I am from Germany, and thank you for the compliment regarding my English. You know, now I wish I had checked here, because there's a lot of equity. I didn't think this one through. Against the big blind, we are betting here. If he doesn't have a king, he's gonna have a really tough time calling here. Jacks can call, queens we block. Right, so yeah, German, but I'm a translator by trade. I always had a knack for English. I don't really know why. Always found it pretty easy, and I spent a year in the US in the end of the 90s, and I worked 2 years in Canada in the early, like from 2012 to 14. And ever since 2000, since I came back from the States, I've been watching all my movies in English. Listen to audiobooks every day in English while I walk the dog or fall asleep. So yeah, it's I sometimes have more troubles finding words in German than I do in English. Like I sometimes talk, like when I talk German, I sometimes have like an English idiom in my head that would fit perfectly and go like, damn, what should I be saying in German now? That's strange. It helps to speak about the hands and all. It does with the mindset. And of course, I think it's what viewers want from the channel. It's what I want in a poker channel, to hear people's thoughts about why they do what they do. I understand that, you know, high-stakes player might not always be comfortable sharing every single detail there. Cool, take it down. And here, I think with all the nines, we're just gonna pot it at this point. It's been checked all the way since the flop. Really don't see many hands that can call here. Also, we were blocking both straights. Actually, we were blocking a low straight as well, but the deuces hadn't even noticed that. Forget any other question? No. Oh, you're from Frankfurt! Well, moin moin! Fellow German. I'm from the Leipzig area. Can't quite do it here, unfortunately. Right. So, we're doing well in the session. We're up 1.5 buy-ins. A good decent start there. Yep, up 30 bucks. Buckaroos. Isle of Wight. Cannot hear movie stars with German once you know. Yeah, that's there's also that. And I've worked in movie translations, and at least in subtitling, and I've seen the qualities of the subtitle translations, and that's also a reason to watch it in the original. Although I have to say, of course, all the blockbusters get translated very nicely. And some things are still being translated amazingly in German. Like, what was that I've watched recently that reminded me of the glory of the Bud Spencer translations, which are just the best. I've been told from people that watch Bud Spencer movies in other languages that German is the ultimate version of any Bud Spencer and Terence Hill movie. What was it that I watched recently, which was amazing? I've watched something in German for some reason, I don't really know why. I forgot. It'll come back to me. But yeah, agreed. Watching movies in English is just a bomb. And also with the voices here, sometimes you know the voice in English and then you hear it in German, you go like, this is unbearable. Import here. So I can already say that the new client has been running much better so far. The old one would have already crashed with so many tables open on the side where I'm waiting, so I have this... The maximum amount of tables you can play and run at once is 6, and always when I was playing 4 tables and had like 2 more open on the side waiting for people, client used to crash. It doesn't do that at all anymore. Just gonna pot it here at this point. There. Ah, why couldn't you just fold? Oh, because you had that straight. Yeah, I guess fair enough. Man, I'm insanely happy to see that we get 4 tables of run at once right away. Actually, we could probably play one more should we want to, but 4 is enough. Oh, we got hands all over the place. Hang on. We have this one, which is sweet. We have this one, which is awesome. We have this one, which I like a lot as well. Aces take it down. The other hand took it down with a pair of 6s double suited. Here, double gutter, no. Blockers to flushes though. Hard to get a job there. There's also that, yeah. Tough to get a job in East Germany, and I've never been an office guy. Like, like the job I had in Canada was hugely entertaining. But after 1.5 years, I started going to work and asking myself, like, do I want to keep doing this? So, you know, fingers crossed. Or for us Germans, ich halte die Daumen. Press my thumbs. That this works out. Keeps working out. And we still took this one down. This is interesting. I think we can... It's fine calling here. As long as we are closing the action. Yeah, man, the Bud Spencer movies are something else. Okay, here we split it apparently. In a 3-bet pot. I'll let it go. 4 pot size. Bet on the flop. Beat on Amazon, German-American production. Let's see this time Oh, right. I read about that one. And let me know how you like it. A little bit confused. Should I be raising here? I think I might get away with it sometimes. We'll ask the solver. I'm gonna call a raise here, so I'm gonna ask the solver right now. So perfectly double suited, it is a raise call, a raise fold, excuse me. Double suited like this, it is just a call. The 10-8 would be a raise fold, so it's not a huge deal to be raising here. Concerned by his call. I mean, he doesn't have aces. Well, man, might have gotten another bluff out of me on the river otherwise. Yeah, I heard about Beat. Something about the club scene. A DJ or something. Which, in fact, I used to be a DJ. Okay, not gonna write any shenanigans here. The epic tilter in the house! Oh, now I get to see the 3-month subscriber badge. Let me know how you like it, Epic. I well, it was a quick and dirty job in like GIMP. Put it together. Nice to see you back, Epic. Very happy to take it down right away here. Basically my hope there. Take it down right away. Jesus Christ! What in the world is that? Is not the kind of music. Hang on. Wow! Whew, that was a close one. Up here we let it go. Fair enough. Horrible song. I think that, like, I might have to redo the badge a little bit, like just align those nuts a little better. Otherwise, I'm at least happy that it shows up nicely. I thought it might be too small with 3 nuts in there. Right. Gotta actually double... Oh, not double gutter. It's not a bad card at all. Wait a moment here and pot it. Maybe it will be Team Pro soon for a side, man. Wouldn't that be a thing? No, I think I'm... when it comes to hours, not necessarily viewing hours, but just hours streamed every month, I don't think there's any other streamer on Round 1 that even comes close to my numbers. There are people who draw, you know, much bigger audiences. Take it once more. What table will be closed after the current hand ends? Oh, like one I had open on the side, okay. I think. Play now, concentrate on my game, listen to you further. Oh, Spencer, it's all good. It's all good. Not a distraction at all. Thanks for dropping by, man, and yeah. No famous, but still booked. Yeah, I was never famous myself. Deep house music? Oh, I like deep house. You know, do. Loving it? Awesome. Awesome. Epic. Very nice to hear. It's kind of funny that we actually made the nuts there. I mean, not the nuts, but having so many jacks. There really aren't many queen jacks out there. Ooh. A decent flop here, right here. Yeah, what a coincidence, huh? Give me, like, if you have some sets on SoundCloud or somewhere, give me a link sometime. Wow. So I called the 3-bet. The flop I'm getting, so please pot it, sir. Okay, then we shall. I'm really hoping to shut this guy out here. Set. We also have a gutter. Blocking diamonds. Blocking straights a little bit. Nice, take it down. I think this is the only bet size here that this do is. Should be chosen, I feel. Give us diamonds and it's or more backup basically, and it's a completely different story. Man, I'm flattered that so many of you guys decided to watch me, and I feel I should point out once more that Jane Anders is currently streaming. So if you want to see the real deal when it comes to PLO, by all means head over to his channel. I would if I wasn't so excited about the new Run It Once patch. I'd be watching Mr. Jane Anders himself, myself. Still on? Oh yeah. I'm just gonna check here. Bluffing. Okay then. They're playing a decent one. Oh, the guy left, huh? That's unfortunate. I'm not gonna play heads up. A flush draw on top. Let it go. Not too sure about the turn call, by the way. Gonna be the last hand there. Okay, fair enough. Can add another PLO 10 table then. Alright, and we can check out some different backgrounds too. Which one do we like best? Do you like best? Would have classic. I like classic a lot. Have solid. That's feels like everybody's sitting in limbo here. Looks like a Stephen King novel is happening. There's the mist here in the background. Certainly one we're gonna pot it on. I don't know, either this one, interesting look, sort of like a little bit Daft Punk disco thing going on. Nice. Or the classic, which is so very classic indeed. Blind versus blind, I don't think we're folding here. See you soon. Yeah, see you soon. Oh wow, we got it all. We got a set, we got a nut flush. get some money in here. Yeah, indeed. Spencers, see you soon. Wow, really? Okay, sorry, I didn't mean to like slow roll you there. Lady. You're the real deal. Aw. Thank you. Ooh, he turned the set. Wow. Oh, horrible was that for him. The Glory Man is here. It is going excellently. We are up. I think almost 2 buy-ins already. Hit the ground running at a, yeah, 1.5. Hit the ground running at a PLO 20 table that was open earlier. And so far, everything looks to be working pretty nicely. I feel the community cards are a little bit blurry, but you know, that's a minor detail. Stability is perfect so far, except when it comes to my webcam apparently, which has crashed. I'll fix that. Hang on, I'll just leave you in this view so you can see what's going on. I'll fix the webcam, give me a moment. Not going to play heads up, what the fuck? I know, right? After treated us so well yesterday. So hang on, I'll be back with audio and video in a moment. I just have to... I'm behind the computer. Unplug the webcam, replug it. Have you tried turning it on and off again? Is basically the thing that's happening. Still gonna bet there are not any straights there. Okay, we have a disconnect thing here. I mean, they said there might still be disconnect issues every once in a while, but if that's the only thing we run into, then that shall be fine. So we have a nice hand up here, which close. Okay, let's restart the client then first, and then I'll take care of the webcam. Oh wow, what happened? Interesting happened. There's only up to PLO 50 visible now in the games list for me. Curious. Okay. Well, one thing after another. Let me fix that webcam first. Right back. Okay, voice is back. Let's got that webcam. Unfortunately, calls. That's a pity. That's what now? What's that? Women at the poker table. I know, right? So webcam activate. Oh, there you go. Auto zoom. Okay, have to take care of that. Okay. So it looks like all the tables, so that's working again. Like all the tables kind of stop for us here. But the client didn't crash, so there is that. Tables. thing though. Okay, let's restart the client again then. Weird is going on with the client. Hang on, I'm gonna catch up with the chat in a moment. First have to get some poker on the screen, of course. Could not connect to server. Okay, I guess they're doing something on their end. Let me... Okay, one thing after that. First, let's get some microgaming tables on the screen then. Just so we have something to do. Already sit to the left of a red tech here, that's amazing. And here we have Epic tilted on there. Okay, let's stick to 2 tables just for a short minute while we figure out what's going on. First of all, let me figure out what's going on in the chat there. Not going to play. Fouché! Check out the Twitch side. I think it was Ruler's Poker, right? Being stream where you don't come across perfectly. So you want to know. That is interesting, Fouché. So for the smooth thing, I don't know why it worked when he was hosting me. So the reason why you saw me on his channel was that he was not streaming, and when you're not streaming, you have the option as a streamer to have somebody else's stream on your channel, just so like viewers that go to your channel to see what's up have something to watch if they want. I have no idea why it was smooth there, but not otherwise. I know that I'm streaming in a slightly higher bitrate than full HD, because my monitor resolution is a little bit higher. But unfortunately, I don't think, like, for the big Twitch streamers, you have the option to select a lower resolution from the stream than the one they stream in. So should that be the reason, like, should you have not the greatest internet, that might be why the stream wasn't that smooth. But unfortunately, there's nothing I can do about that on my end. I appreciate that you tell me though. Oh, the glory event, like in the 3-month badge. Cool. He's playing 500 Zoom for likely raid. Ooh. That would be something. Okay, then let's check out the Discord. Unfortunately, we need to do a bit of maintenance in regards of the update. Server's offline. As soon as we have an update, I'll make another announcement. That's fair enough. Man, those run-and-runs guys, they're so very nice. He sent me a personal message, so I know that the server's going offline. How nice is that of him? And how nice is the flop? Yeah, thanks, Epic. As you still some teething problems, as you said. Not a huge issue. And you know, if that was the reason why the client crashed, then that is a fine reason for the client to stop play and crash. And if it's working, it was working perfectly until then, so fingers crossed that that happy state of affairs will continue. And I think we're just gonna pot it here, to be honest. We don't mind getting it in at all. Yes, a set. Ooh, gets there right away. He made the straight too, just to spite us there a little bit, huh? Okay, okay. I see how it is. Do I have my mic unmuted? Yeah, okay. Right, so unfortunately time to update the stream title since we are actually playing a little bit on microgaming. But man, if the new patch holds up and so far things are looking very well, then we might not need that much microgaming action anymore on the channel. Up a wrap here, which is excellent for this sort of hand. Take it. Yeah, they're sorted out. Certainly will. Agree. Gonna call again here. Fortunately, not. Well, I hope the stream is still working. Ah, pair of sixes, so that would have been a spot to bet pot here, huh? Hussein, cool. So it works well on your, it works good on your Roku, huh? Right on. Those these thingies here. You can see their table numbers. All right. 3. Now that I can see. Oh, it should be coming back. Be some tables any second now. Alright. Time to concentrate a little on poker as well. I see them. Okay. Okay. Cool. Right, so we have Epic Tilter from the chat. Friend of the channel, of course. Very good friend of the channel. On 2 of our tables. Here I took the gentleman option, and also this guy is probably more interesting to have on our right, and set across from Epic, so neither one of us has more precision. More often position on the other. Actually, I should say it a little bit different to make it correct, but you get what I mean. One for Epic here, for sure. Okay, there's one more PLO 20 table going on micro. I'm waiting for a seat there as well. And of course, we'll keep an eye on the run at one situation. All right. Epic here with the happy raises, huh? Go for it here. Shall not be winning this hand any other way. Whew, good for us. I'm not gonna lie, I was worried. Worried he might get owned. I don't think so. Here's a little bit of a nicer hand. Ooh, and what a nice flop. And what an excellent turn. Gonna be tough. We're never gonna win a huge one here. Well, maybe I tell a lie. Turn 8? Ooh, wow. Sweet. Yeah, potting it was probably too optimistic. Might be a song for the chopping block as well. Right. Let's check here. Maybe we can make use of our blockers. Now we have blocking both nut flush draws. Yeah, let's kill the song. I'm gonna call here. I'm gonna raise. Bet. Restart browser. Oh, if you still have a problem, then probably, yeah. Gonna size down here a little. Back value. Took it down on table 4, where we now get aces. Down there as well. Yeah, I'm glad you like the 3-month badge. It's something I put together myself in GIMP yesterday. Oh, we get raised here. How awesome is life? 5. Not too tight of a re-raiser. 12% 3-bet. Hit fold. Good for him. Here first. Here we have aces. We have a raise and a 3-bet in front. That's, you know, it doesn't get any better than that. Table 1, we'll let it go, I think. Took it down here. This guy can fold as well. Interesting. More aces. What the fuck? What's going on? Oh, I can see now. I was blind, but now I can see. Wow, and this is an excellent flop, and it's one we're gonna be potting it on against so many people. Not blocking straight draws. We have a tough time making a full house. Get smashed? Ooh, no, I hate hearing that. And he had such a nice session last time he played on stream. I'll go for the bluff here now at this point. Blocking straights heavily. Wait, actually, no, wait, there's no straight on board. Well, good thing it worked nevertheless. Against this guy, who I've checked in, well, we're still gonna call. It's just a min raise here. Time to put the King of Hearts to use. I took it down on table 1, by the way. I bet here. You raised, and I was like, hey, okay. I'll give it a whirl. And what do you know? Make the nuts. Kind of a brutal beat. I'm assuming he has King Queen here. Like, yay, I got the nuts. Force it! Hey, welcome to the channel, mate. Nice to see you here. Or CID. Force it is the wrong way of pronouncing that name. Nice to see a new face in the channel. 4-card fun, you know it, man, every day. Yeah, I've been playing poker for a long time and started streaming in February when Run It Once came out with their streamer promotion, and I figured like, oh, okay. Something I had in the back of my head the whole time, or over the years, to like, why not give it a shot? And I did, and now I'm doing this every day. 6 days a week, usually. And we are actually, well, I could have erased this. We were at the, on Run It Once, the new patch came out today, which was sorely needed. They still need to do some maintenance. We were playing until 20 minutes ago, but all here. But we're hoping that Run It Once comes back soon, and then we'll, oh, nice, have more Run It Once PLO 20 tables on the stream, like first time visitor, nice. Right, so recently we took a shot at PLO 50, didn't go our way. Unfortunately, in the beginning I didn't play correctly, then the dealer was hating on us, so down to PLO 20. Right now we have some PLO 10 tables, mostly PLO 10 tables on the screen, just because there are not enough PLO 20 tables on microgaming just now. But as I said, we are waiting for Run It Once to come back up. They have to do some server maintenance. Check here. New memes, bro? What do you mean new memes? I'm confused. Need to let this one go. Force it with a raid. Wow. Thank you very much. That's amazing. Right, I'm gonna do this properly in a moment. Just give me a second. Comes over the top here. That is burying. Hang on. I'll do this properly with the raid. Just give me a second. This guy, really? I think I'll let it go. Confused. So, thank you very much, Force It, for the raid, of course. Gonna give you a shout out. I can't say anything about your channel because I don't know it yet, but I'll check it out. The next time you wanna give me a host, and I can give you a proper shout out and, you know, tell people what your channel is all about. For everybody who just came over with Force It and the raid, my name is Not Raisin. I am a streamer mostly for Run It Once, who are right now doing server maintenance, having released a new patch today. So we are forced to move some action here to microgaming. I do this every day, 6 days a week, usually 8 hours or more. And working my way, I played PLO or poker for a long time, played PLO for almost 2 years, for more than 1.5 years now. And started streaming full time in February when Run It Once launched their streamer program. If you like PLO, then chances are you might like this channel. Decent hand here. We have a very decent hand here. The Ace King Queen Jack double suited. Here we flop. A club, which is helpful. Also very helpful here. We have both the backdoor flush draws, something I wish we had on the other table. Of course, it has some pretty dank memes. Oh, I see, I see. I think we're gonna go at it here once more. Here we make top 2, which is of course amazing. Size up a little bit. Did the low rake? No. Force it, yes, I'm indeed from Germany. Dramatic door slam, of course, man. I love seeing you here, Frenchie, always. I hope you dig the new 3-month subscriber badge. I'm also very happy that we took it down up here in table 2, by the way. Force it, alright. I'll check out your channel. Give you a follow, of course. Yeah, thanks again for the raid. It's very nice of you. And I'll check out your channel in my break. Cool. So, TwitchBot, welcome back TwitchBot. No downloadable hand histories just yet, but they now have an integrated update, automatic update system. So from what they say, this patch took so long because they were laying the groundwork for much speedier patches in the future. They will be able to do quicker and more frequent patches from now on. And they said that downloadable hand histories are gonna be coming soon. And also they now added the splash pod amount to the hand histories, which is gonna be very exciting for me when we will be able to download and import hands. Because I'll be able to see how well we did in the splashes. No raid from Jadandus? Ah, he raided us so many times. I hope he raided somebody else and spreads the love around. That is cool. Oh, he just entered the stream, I see. Oh, he dumped 10k? Oh, fuck. Jesus. I would be too, man. I would be depressed for sure. Yeah, this guy rarely comes over the top. I think it's Portal. It's fine. We have a suited ace. Okay, aces and kings. So yeah, with the excitement of the last couple of minutes, I really didn't talk too much about my hand, which is what this channel is all about. For better or worse, I tell you usually a lot about what I think about the hands and what I think of what I should be doing and why. Which obviously is not always going to be correct. I still have a lot to learn. But the nice thing, I think, is it gives you some insight into the mindset, into the thoughts of a micro grinder, and we'll evolve together. I got a lot of help from the chat in the past already. Arctic Sai, thank you very much for the follow. Very nice of you. Only 12 buy-ins. How many did you lose at PLO 50? Honestly, I don't know exactly. I didn't do the math yet, but something like that, somewhere in the around 20. I want to say more than 18, less than 25. Casually ripping open fresh wounds. Nah, TwitchBot is fine. Like yesterday we had the first stream after the at PLO 20 again, and I was in the best spirits. Austrian! Man, there are a lot of Austrian Twitchers. And poker players. Like every second poker player I come across that's not from the US or England is from Austria. Cool. Look at my 3 nuts. That's what you get for living too close to the atomic power plant, man. Just wait until the third eye opens. We have a nice hand down here. I can open run it once and what's going on there? Because the new patch came out today and they had some problems. They had to the patch was running very smoothly. That's not the problem I'm talking about. They just had to do some server maintenance. Force it, thank you for the follow. This is a very decent squeezing spot, I would say. We have a perfectly double suited rundown. If we get the money in here, we shall never be sad. Would not prefer to get the money in 5 ways, of course. Not necessarily a super multi-way hand. Because our flushes are then often dominated. I would think. Oh, Forced hit the Discord as well. Wow. Ah, yes, indeed. And Fouché as well. Wow, guys. Nice to see everybody there. And now this, if he, like usually I see bet here as the 3-bet, as the squeezer, but really don't see the point. There's an ace out there. A lot. Yeah. Notice how quickly he bet too. He won like 64k the day prior? Why do I not know about this, Frenchie? Why haven't you told me, Frenchie? Okay, then that's fine. I heard some final table. Did he final table a scoop or something? I not subscribe to his Twitter, but Twitch? No, Twitter. Min raise, not min raise, but not max raise. It's not a super amazing hand by any means. Maybe more of a fold, because this guy is exactly very 3-bet happy. And now it's just ugly, but again, closing the action. Of course, I wish I wasn't in the spot at this point. Scratch that. Should always be called and played this way, because you're just flopping the nuts always. I think I read it in a book. And turns out that's true. We're not blocking straights here at all. I think we're just gonna put it in. B-ways, yeah. He has the open-ender and the pair. Gets there for the moment. Let's see if he stays. He does not, because the backdoor flush bails us out. And, you know, losing against wraps, you go like, okay, that's part of the game. Losing against the open-ender in PLO is a different story. It always has a sort of a bitter taste. Me. Alright, let's see if runner wants his back up. Like it does come up, but also don't really need to see bet here. Well, as we revert the nuts. Starting a charity for him. Fair enough. The patch is indeed here, Frenchie. We played earlier and we cracked aces first go. Had games going as well, like right away. Oh, but we can't. Oh, okay, it's not. The servers aren't back yet. Glad I can make a difference again. Man, Frenchie, you're just on fire when it comes to making differences in the world. I'm gonna c-bet this for 4, a little bit larger, size up a little bit. Not a happy turn, especially not against an under the gun guy here. Although he's a high VPIP guy, he could have any 4 cards. Still, let's check and make the flush. That'll do us just fine. Bet small. Get some money out of an ace-king type of hand. Or an ace-10 is even better. Cool. So yeah, Frenchie, the new patch is out on Run Once. It looks very nice. Everything is working super smooth. They had to take down the servers for some maintenance. We were up 1.5 binds on run it once, and right now on micro we are also up 1.5 buy-ins, so total we're up. Oh, if my math teacher didn't lie, I think it comes down to being up 3 buy-ins, 60 bucks. Cool. I let it go. Not the nut flush draw. We are blocking 9-7. Blocking jacks. Although I think he would have. Nah, he doesn't necessarily need to bet those on the flop. But yeah, just letting it go there. It's the move. Here, single raise pot. Wait. Yeah, it's PLO 20, so single raise pot. I'll just check behind. I expect we're good here often enough. And we indeed are against jacks. Have him outpipped by 1 there. Cool. Yeah, right. So for the meantime, it's a microgaming stream, not for long though. See the servers come back up soon. Just need to look forward to the next patch. Yeah. I mean, I already am. But, oh, this one I could probably raise. Let's check out what the solver perspective is on this one. Cut off. No, actually the Jack 10 would be fine. The Jack 9, from a solver perspective again, should be a fold. On the button it's fine. The cutoff, it's a fine fold there. Getting back to studying. Alright, Glory Man. And as always, thanks for the drop-in, man. And you keep up those studying ways of yours. Something I definitely need to do more of. Thanks for the good luck. Probably was a Phil Hellmuth book. Poor Phil. Somehow I feel he'll be alright. On the paired board, he bets into a lot of people. He's marked red, so potentially maniac, but still. Here we get aces, which is much sweeter. We get min raised. What the deuce is that supposed to be, especially from a guy who's at 50 big blinds? Have to take your girlfriend to work. Alright. YOLO spec. Welcome back, YOLO spec. It did not indeed. And the breakdown is that the first 2-3 days I didn't play my normal game, so losing during those 2 days or 3 days I take on my shoulders. Mostly there was some dealer mistreatment there, but man, the days afterwards. Hang on. All this because I don't think he's leading out like it crushes at this point. Like, why should he? That's awfully nice of you. Nice. Nice. Oh, this one I took down already. So nothing to show there. You're right, YOLO spec. And from Thursday onwards last week, when I felt I had arrived at PLO 15, I was, mentally, and was playing just as I always do. The amount of beats we got was noteworthy. Put it like that. So I have to reset my camera in a moment. There's some interference, some artifacts there. And on Sunday, the last day, we played PLO 50 on stream. Like, the amount of money I lost with sets in general and top sets specifically was I don't know. I don't know how to end that sentence. It was brutal. It was brutal. And so we took our shot. We had like I had like a 20-25 buy-in shot. And moved back down and hit the ground running though on PLO 20 yesterday. Sorry, first PLO 20 stream. We took down 11 buy-ins or something. It was quite ridiculous. Oof, I don't know, PLO 20 table. Right on. Unfortunately, this one really sucks now. Table. Quite sure if I'm gonna stick around there. Because the guys to our left there are two regulars. Yeah, okay, this guy left the table as well. For us here to leave. On the rainbow board, I'm gonna take one off with the 10s. Because, you know, any queen, any 8, any 7, we can bluff the pants off him. That's pretty much the card we were waiting for, right? Nice. Very nice. Make a set here on the flush board, having no, what is it, spades ourselves at all. Careful for now. Putting a straight out there in addition. Guy bets for pot here, we let it go. If this guy calls, it's different. Okay. Take one off. Like really small here. No takers, huh? Probably should have gone even smaller. I'm just happy that nobody raised. Beat this guy. And we are doing A-okay so far. Yeah, YOLO's like 11 buy-in day yesterday at PLO 20. Why couldn't... Oh, the webcam crashed on me again. Why couldn't it happen on PLO 50? I don't know. Hang on, I'll be back in a second. Just have to unplug the webcam, replug it. One of these days I'll figure out why it keeps doing that to me. Alright, I'm back. Wait. Zoom. Yep, auto zoom. Not zoom, focus, but same difference. Okay, should be back. Variance at the... Hey, der Alte! Welcome back to the channel, der Alte. Variance at the wrong time, completely, man. It was like the second time we had a sort of prolonged downswing. It wasn't a huge, major downswing. Not around 25 binds, but the second time ever we had it streaming. Like the first major downswing was around 30 binds in total, I believe. Here we flop very nice blockers, even multi-way I would say. Rainbow board, certainly willing to put them to work. Get there here unfortunately. Even here we with an I called because we have not only the flush draw but the blockers again. Cool. Take it down here. And here we need to let it go. Yeah, YOLO Swag variance. The first 3 days, the first 3 sessions on stream, I can't blame variance for that. There was some, as I said, some leader mistreatment, but I have to take the majority of the blame for that, for those losses. YOLO Swag. That means a lot to thank you very much for saying that. Appreciate it immensely. Means a lot to me. And agreed, yeah. I adjusted 2 more money on the table after the first 3 sessions, first 3 days. I mean, I played PLO 50 and even PLO 100, 200 short stacking. But also a different game. There's not much post-flop going on there. Closing the action here, I figure why not? There's some nutted outs. Big difference at 100 though. That'll be interesting. Aces over here, also pretty interesting. Dot run it once up once more. Nope, not yet. Really sucky board. Well, actually we have the open ender, we have a whole bunch of decent blockers. All hoping this guy folds. Here for now. Not anymore. Not anymore. I see 1-10-1. Or I see 10-1. This is... You're of course completely right, it is not run at once currently. Hang on, raises to do. Right, we are currently playing on microgaming on the Betson client. That site is called Betson. And we're waiting for Run It Once to come back up. They patched today and everything looks amazing in the new patch, as in we didn't have any crashes or anything. But they had to take down the servers for maintenance. And we're waiting... And they had to fix something on the back end, presumably. We're waiting for them to come back up. So I have their Discord open on the side, waiting for news there. Yeah, sure. Have to gather ourselves. Up here, I think I let this go. This guy bets yeah, the 10-9 probably makes sense that he checked the 10-9 on the flop. He could have the nuts currently as well. This is the flop and check here, which is what I meant. Richie Rob, good afternoon, 4-card lovers. Nice to see you here again. And of course, hi IC1, welcome to the channel. I think I didn't mention this, didn't say that earlier. Betson. If you guys don't know Richie Rob, check him out. Live cash game player from England, is now started playing tournaments, and to that effect he streams, plays them online, streams them, no delay. Always a very entertaining guy. I dig his channel a lot. And he deserves to be checked out. So if you're into that kind of thing, then check out his channel. Chances are high you're not gonna regret it. Here, a funky one. Gonna check this for start. Call them on spot, keep the pot small. We're gonna call down. He bets we'll call. And he has a 6, good for him. We have to roll with this, I'm afraid. Come on! Really? That's how you're doing us? Yeah, I mean, he had a flush draw as well, I guess. This, like in this guy. Running under EV once more. Nothing new there. Do 2-card tricks. That's also a good one. That's a good line there, Alter. I saw that, Richie. You were branching out to the mixed game section of the client, huh? I'll take that. Redraw to diamonds. Well, not anymore, actually. Just have to cold, stone cold nuts for the moment. Without a single diamond, I'm gonna size up here. Not diamond. What is it? Club. Club. Take it down. Oh, likewise, Richie Rob. You're always very kind in turn as well. And I truly dig your channel. You know, at this point I always tell the story of how I hosted you a couple of days ago and I wanted to go to bed or just do something non-poker related and I ended up staying for like 90 minutes. I stuck around for like 1.5 hours, something like that. Getting sophisticated. Oh. He's trying, der Alter. 2-card tricks. Oh, no, that was a wrong phrase there. Of course he's not trying. Richie Rob is succeeding. I am fairly certain of it. Doing horses truck related. You know, with the British and their weird slang, they might be onto something there. Awesome, Richie, you won one of the Richie Rob specials, huh? What are the Richie Rob specials? I'm intrigued. Man, that would have been my move. Fucking nuts, holding a jack here. Assume you do the horses drug related. Right, can't do it here. And that is a pretty decent flop. The flush draw on top. Mating a raise here, unfortunately. No dice. We have pretty decent aces here. Double suited with a jack and a 3 on the side. Interesting spot coming up here. Backdoor. Wow. A redraw to the royal, I guess. No royal this time, huh? Here the money is going in for 100 BB for nobody's deeper. Really? This is the way you're gonna do it to me? Okay, okay. Thank you. Because that would have been demoralizing. Jesus Christ. A king and 3 tens? Like, wow. Wow, just wow. What the fuck? Come on. Somebody is to be tilted now. You're tilted, right? Put it in. Put it in. Okay, that'll work too. Without a single heart, again, we're just gonna pot it here. Also, in the hole, we're betting into 3 guys. Okay. Let it go. Yeah, we'll just call this time around. Or do something. Runner once is back. Not yet? Nope. Soon. Soon. You know, every once in a blue moon, this card wins us the pot here. Well, actually, this card doesn't really make a difference. We pulled ahead of 6 deuce. Jacks take it down. Outpipped by 2, huh? $250, 180 min, 2 sitting gold, playing pretty much every stream. Good way for my career. Yeah. The 180s are nice. I actually won 2, like I played sit and goes years ago. Never really too serious though. And won like I played 2 and won 2. 8, 9 years ago. That was pretty thrilling. Here we river the set in the end. Let's check it down. Woo! He had the 5s. That poor guy, man. He is not in a good place mentally, very likely. Just in a very mental place mentally. Possibly. Although we haven't seen him go crazy just yet, where he, you know, puts punts money off. Except for that all in, but since then, I mean. So how we be doing for the day? Well, we're running on the EV. We lost at 1 pot, but who cares? On run at once, we're up 40. On a little more, 45. Actually, sorry, on micro we're up 45, and run at once we're up 30. Jesus, we keep flopping you. So we're up 75. Almost 4 buy-ins. That's a very, very decent start. For ZA. I'm gonna call here. It's an excellent river. Putting a lot of straights out there. Yeah, we'll just... You know what? We'll go a little bit smaller. Our aces down here flop decently, I would say. I just noticed now that we have the 6 as well. We got called here this time. So that was nice sizing down. Get raised here, that is alright by me. As he has 8s, against which we have to get really lucky. Yes, 8-6. We need to get lucky against that as well. One ace. Very unfortunate. Unfortunately, that's the only PLO 20 table we have going right now on micro. Oh well. I'm happy. I was very happy to see that right after the patch came online and Run It Once was up, there were we're sitting on I think 3 PLO 10 tables pretty much right away, and 1 PLO 20 table. So people came back right away for the new patch. We're just waiting for the servers to come back, so we can too. I don't know, maybe I can find a fault there with the 6s, to be honest. He raised really quickly. Like after I raised and he came over the top. Pretty much dead to an ace there, right? Or in case he has 6s to an additional... if he has 8s, of course to an additional 6. But yeah, that's maybe a spot where you can fold the hand. Oh, how the hell did we win this? Oh, we had a top pair. We're sitting pretty on table 3 here, sitting on 6 buy-ins. Nice. Completely offsuit and crappy kings. I don't know, man. We let these go. Okay, this guy is still not shying down from getting money in very light. You have a gutter, both backdoor flushes. Love to see a turn here. And with this bet sizing we shall. Queen of second nut flush draw is coming in. Briefly thought about leading here with the 7. Maybe it's asking a little bit too. Nah. Kinda itching to just pot it here. No news yet on Run It Once client. Fair enough. We'll make do with microgaming. This hand might help making us do Ace King 9-9 double suited on the button, as the German in me says. Takes it down. Cool. This one I don't think so. Nah. We're playing a very decent one here on Kilo 20. Some high VP players. Jesus. Just called with a 9. What is going on? Oh lordy lord. Still no run at once. Fair enough. Sorry. Distracted there for a moment. We have a decent hand down here. Get it heads up here. Nope. Denied, huh? A gutter, backdoor flush draw, not a lot. Not much in the way of blockers either. I tell a lie, the 6 and the jack. Block some future stuff here. That's a decent card for a 3-betting range. Clearing the board. Block kings, so nobody here is aces. Go for it. Win any other way. Nice. Whew. Also. Nope. Much going on. Actually, there's a pot going on here. This guy is sitting on a huge stack. Also a crazy player. Pip 69, pre-flop raised 44. For 17 hands that we observed. Kings on that table. Interesting. Yeah. Suddenly, my level of interest is rising. Card. Jesus. Ace and Jack 6 here. Pretty okay. Start out by checking, I believe. But 4 is not hugely exciting, unfortunately. And on the 3 we're gonna pot it in the end with 6 in our hand. Calls with ace, yeah, fair enough. Here I called a pot size on the flop, kind of an autopilot, not really sure about that. Turn is pretty much as well as we can here. So at this point I'm really not looking to fold, but not hoping that he pots it. I'm just gonna check it down. Make 2 pair here, single raise pot, he bet win on the flop. Here he took it down. What with? A set, perfect. No, that's a hand. Ace, king, queen, 10 double suited. Yeah, we don't flop horribly. Did a decent wrap. Okay, people have been paying attention on this table, and I'm gonna have to cut down the bluffing here. I'm gonna start value betting with pot-sized bets now. On table 1 here with the ace, king, queen, 10 double suited, we had a paired board. I c-bet half pot and took it down. Got it down here. Here we have a wrap. We do have a heart as well and a pair. Here we have kings. See if we got amazing once more. Nope. Yet at least. Take one off here for sure. On the king's board, we'll let it go. Here, let's see if we can go for the check raise. There's not many 3-4s out there. Also, not, especially not from the small blind here. Just gonna pot it. Having no spades, flushes on board. Backdoor flush comes in. That's of course not exciting. I'd have to let it go. Pots it here. Luckily he doesn't. Yet queen 5, 2 pair. With a heart blocker. And I believe a spade blocker as well. Cool. Yeah. Up here I'll also let it go. It's just a little bit too disconnected. Double suit part is nice, but that's about it. Okay. I'll take the current nuts. Play this one a little bit slower, like heady bet I would have just called here without a single heart. Check call most likely. Yeah, depends unfortunately. Almost folded it too, like the quick pot size bet there. Here, with the not flush blocker. Ooh, he called with the 8-high flush. That's too bad. That's too bad that he had a flush there. But on that table, people haven't seen me bluff a lot. Trentosk. Welcome back, Trentosk. Yeah, I mean, appreciate your confidence and we'll be back soon. We had to step down from PLO 50. Shot didn't go my way. Variance hit us at the worst possible time. Live. For life, I don't have the bankroll, unfortunately. But yeah, I appreciate your confidence in my game. Soon. We'll be taking another shot soon. I think here with the 6 I am gonna bet. Not a hugely exciting spot. If you guys don't know Trentosk, he's a chess grandmaster and a very aggressive PLO player. Specializes in 1-outering and 5-outering people. No, I'm just saying that because he did it to us. Here. 8 that I have to check now. But that ace saved us money. So check out Trentov's channel. He plays PLO 50 and higher, I think. And it's an excellent dude. Right, Trentos. Thank you very much for saying that. I have to rebuild the bankroll a little bit, and then we'll be back. I mean, on PLO 20 yesterday we took down... Gonna unfortunately have to call it here, that sucks. Getting clobbered on this table a little bit. Yeah, we made 11 binds yesterday. Right now we're up like 3 binds for the day. Yeah. And, you know, rebuilding that roll and then I'll move back up again. Next time, hopefully, to stay. Have you heard Trentos' new patches out on Run It Once? They took the servers down. We already played a little bit earlier. And it looked mighty fine. No issues at all. But they had to do some server maintenance. Trying to figure out if it's back. Not yet. Opens up, but I still can't log in. Soon, Trentos, soon. I need the money for it. That's plain and simple. The reason. Because, you know, I don't really have a job on the side. And don't have additional income, so I have to be careful with my bankroll. Luckily, my living expenses are really low, so I can make do with PLO 20. The reason why we're playing PLO 10, by the way, right now is just simply because there are not enough PLO 20 tables. So that part is not by choice. And welcome back, Hail to the Redskins, by the way. Thanks for the good luck so far, we're doing well. This guy is now deep against us, that is interesting. Overpair and the flush draw, we're certainly taking one off against a very aggressive player. Have a gutter. Now on top. Better flushes in the mix here. If we get raised and this is a hand, I'm laying down. Doesn't play well against a 3-betting range. Fairly tight, 9%. It's not hugely tight, but still. Somehow I make the nuts here. Yeah, we were up against aces. He flopped the world. Have to earn those shots. Yeah, in a very true sense, in a very we need the money for the shot. That's what it comes down to. But soon back. I think. I hope. 2 pair, backdoor flush draw, single raise pot. Just gonna pot it here without a spade. Against 7 deuce. That's so. I had a flush draw on top. Let's not get there this time. Wow, we somehow make a full house in the end. Can you get one out today? Not bitter, just saying. Yeah, that's a hand I won't forget in a hurry. Here, I'm actually still gonna call. Can flop massively. Here the aces we're gonna check conversely. Yep, need to let this go, of course. Interesting choices of hands here, all around. Checks once more. Let's just check behind here. Hard to imagine we're good. Has to be some 2-pair hand out there. Curious spot to bet now. Given the hand, given the way this hand has been played, I can't really do anything. How do you get the 3 nuts by your name? By being a 3-month subscriber, Redskins. Yeah, I redid the icon for the 3-month subscribers. I have to figure out something for the 6-month subscribers fairly soon. I think we're up to 4. Some people are. Which is still blowing my mind on a daily basis. People have been subscribing to me for 4 months. Just a little bit nuts. I feel cheated. Still waiting on Run It Once to come back up in case you just tuned in. But tempted by the stream title. Unfortunately, they had to take down the servers, do some maintenance. That is still the case. Can't really do it here. The 10 is completely out there. Make the 10 a 3 or a 7 or 6. Pretty different story. Queens, we're gonna defend with these. Not great. But they're suited to the queen. Ace King 10 here. Been pretty fine. Usually not a raise, but this guy almost never 4-bets. Have a cold call from the button behind. This time he does 4-bet, okay. Then I'll let these go, to be honest. He has a 4-bet frequency of 4% over 2,500 hands, so he 4-bets aces, plus aces. Yeah. Like, I wonder what he has now. I wonder. A gutter here. And a pair backdoor flush draw. Terribly exciting in a word. Here I'm a little bit more excited. Top 2, gutter and nut flush draw. Backdoor flush draw, of course. Here he bets full pot at this point. More power to him. Look it down on table 1. Andre Poker, I'm from Germany. East Germany. New PLO 20 table opens. That's fine. Ooh, also a red tag sitting on there, which I'm too familiar with. Don't remember the name. Let's see, what table can we ditch? I think we can ditch this one. Better blows. Right, the Leipzig region. That's exactly correct. So, 2 PLO 20 tables now, finally. Still waiting on Run It Once to come back up, of course. Some kings up here. Not great ones. Wow, some aces on table 3. Deep against the Anon dude. We get welcomed in style on the new PLO 20 table. Here we're still gonna squeeze. We get really lucky, this guy comes over the top. Nobody does a favor here and bet. Top pair, backdoor flush draw. Go either way. I think we're gonna go with the down on table 3. This guy comes over the top, we're putting it in. Blocking top set and 2 pair. He has a flush draw and oh wow, really? Right away? That's how we want to play this? A pair of 3s and the king high flush draw? Gee. Three-bet pot. I raised, he came over the top, I called. Top and check, check. I think we have a chance of getting kings out of here. Yeah, and what do you know? Running under EV on microgaming. That's... Hold the presses. News incoming. Yeah, not really. Kinda used to that this month. Aces down here once more. More aces on the PLO 20, on the other PLO 20 table. Here we flop, don't flop great. So, let's squeeze these aces, first of all. On the PLO 20. Here, flop nicer, and it's very helpful that we have the 9 in our hand, so I'm not going to shy away from betting here. Here... Guy comes over the top. I think we might have to go with this one. You have the gutter on top. There's decent chance we're up against the set here in one spot. Yeah. Come on, do it. Could not do it, huh? Well, that's not a huge deal. What were we doing equity-wise there? 40%. The price? Yeah, for the call we got exactly the price. I don't mind the all-in. Okay. No, well. And we had such a nice stack there. Oh yeah, stack envy. Damn it. I have a decent button hand up here. Gutter and flush draw, huh? Not a lot. Especially since the 8 would put a higher straight out there. News on the Run Once Discord? Nope. Still waiting. Probably gonna be a raise fold. Check out. I'm gonna raise folded. Let's see what the solver says. Or the PLO matrix in that case. I think the gap is a little bit too large. The 6 and the 9 there. Yep, folded. What's the professional approach? Well, now that it goes multi-way, different story. Then I'll call it. For the next shot at 50? Not yet. I'll be able to do that in like 3 weeks. Because I have a trip coming up, so some expenses connected to that. So the ace 10, 9, 8. Ace 10, 9. Yeah, it's a raise fold. But multi-way, I think this is fine. If a pair, a gutter, a flush blocker, which is not immensely helpful. So target for next shot. No, I haven't really thought about it too much. See, can we get away with one here? Well, we block 8-6. It's immensely helpful. Also, a whole bunch of draws are on here, which we're not blocking much at all. Very unfortunate. Very, very unfortunate. Let's assume we river jacks, and we just got unlucky. Story I'll be telling myself tonight when I cry myself to sleep. Worth a shot, I feel. Aces took it down 3. Right, calling here is fine. Not a great hand. If it gets raised, we'll probably let go. The deuce, the gaps is a little bit too much, I think. Get more aces on a table where they haven't been good to us so far. Well, at least in the last 15 minutes. Before they have been very nice to us. Yeah, I don't terribly mind raising it up here. I expect it's gonna go 4 ways a lot, but I don't mind taking the variance. Not a flop we're gonna be doing anything on. Backdoor hearts is kinda nice, if you get to see a turn. Doesn't look like it, but I don't think I'll be calling here even if everybody folds. Yeah, because we're basically drawn to the backdoor flush or the set out. Yeah, I'll let it go. follow that one up with a decent hand as well. King Jack 10-10. Little bit different spot because I think there's a decent chance we get the big blind out sometimes. Even though he's a VPIP of 50, well, first we got this guy out. Now the ace flops. Like if we could exchange those two flops. The ace high flop with the aces and the 10 high flop with the 10s, that would have been sweet. Would have been an interesting turn. But alas, not for us anymore. Nope. And I think with that big bluff there that went sideways, we are breaking even on... No, actually we're down. On... Like, oh yeah, right, we lost a huge one there. Table 3. So, for the day we're breaking even. Still not completely horrible. Just called here closing the action. 5 cents. Not closing the action, sorry, but into small blind. Jeez, we need to kill the song as well and do that quickly. Where are these songs coming from? I thought I'd weeded out all the crap already. With queens here. Big fingers. Ooh, new PLO 20 table and 2 red tags. Position on. Kinda nice. Ooh, Forced is live, so we can host him later. Cool. So the question is, which PLO 10 table are we ditching? We're ditching this one. Yeah. Make a pair and an 8 high flush here against the entire table. Holiday in Denmark. Yeah, holiday tomorrow here as well. Further complicates things here. Just gonna check it down if we can. Ace 10 or 10 certainly the mix. Gonna let it go. And we know, even though we're not playing on run at once, which would be the preferred option, we're now sitting on 3 PLO 20 tables, only this one down here. Table 3 is PLO 10 for the time being. That one down. Action here? Nope. Denied. speaking of rounded ones, is it up? Is it up? Are we there yet? Are we there yet? Nope. Checking is a good start. Nothing of relevance here. 5, no 6. There's a to-do list as long as my arm. Yeah, that's always the thing, right? You have a day off and then, you know, she fills it for you. The offsuit kings under the gun, like later position, I would probably take a shot at it, but not under the gun. Or like, let's see what's the matrix opinion about that. Ah, see, that's the matrix would just raise all the offsuit kings with an ace. No matter the side card. Raise fold, of course. We have a whole bunch of pairs here. Oh, never mind. I thought we had 3. We have 2. Top and bottom. In the big blind, just had to check. Flush rolls off. Doesn't look like it. Demands dinner. See you later there, Alter. Thanks for the drop and for being around. It's more than a drop in. You were here for quite a while. I don't think so. Not really getting any hands just now. The Poker Matrix in the channel. Nice to see you here. If you don't know the Poker Matrix, then check out his channel. Fellow German streamer, I believe, not Austrian this time. And used to be a professional poker player, traveled the world now. Gets back into the mix, plays Zoom 50 and started playing PLO this week. Has been playing poker for 10 years. And yeah, is twitching as well. Check him out. The new patch is here, Poker Matrix, for round ones we played earlier. Absolutely smooth and flawless experience, no crashes, nothing, but they had to do some server maintenance and took the games down for a moment. We're waiting for them to come back up. We flop a set for a change. Quite nice. Guy doesn't fold post basically ever. Doesn't fold turns either. Hmm. We don't see a lead here from this guy. That would certainly be concerning. We might. But the fault is he never bets rivers. Fold. It's this guy. A HUD assisted fold, basically. So no dice there with the flop set, huh? No good, no good. Okay, but against a call happy dude in similar spots in the future, we'll just pot. Guy never comes over the top. No? Well, we don't know much about him. 8 hands. He hasn't played a single one of them. Can't do much here. Let's see if it gets folded around to us here. Nope. Then in that case, we'll let it go. Double suited part is nice, but there needs to be connectivity there, especially once we play this one multi-bay. This one under the gun, I don't think so with the gap. I'll happily check it out, but I remember that. It's not a hand to play. Ooh, I was wrong. Gets raise called. Enough connectivity there, apparently. We have a top pair. Got our open-ender ourselves, but more importantly, we block the current nuts. Here. This guy comes over the top. That's very unfortunate. He had aces. The other guy covers. We'll look into that in a moment. Fold on table 4. I can't see the... Since I wasn't involved in the hand, since I didn't VPip, I don't see the full hand history there for table 2. Bad. Curious. So I think another half hour of stream, then I'll go on my dinner break. And I'll be back at 10 o'clock Central European Summer Time, so 3 hours from now. Yeah. But first, half hour of more hands. Maybe we can get back to even on micro. It's a respectable starting hand. King Jack 10, 7, flop a straight, and a pair, and a backdoor flush draw. Also, a queen would give us the nuts here. As long as it's not a queen of, what was it, clubs? Take it down. Everybody, nah. What's the solver perspective on the king, queen, 6 deuce in the button now? Let's see. So the 7 deuce gets folded, the 6 deuce actually gets raise called. Not sure if this is a spot where the solver needs to be followed. Probably depends on what kind of players you have to your left, I would say. Against these two call happy dudes here, 48 and 40. Yeah, 50% VPip, both of them. Calling stations, I don't think so. Raise in the min raise, really? Yeah, that's what you want. Loading the pot slightly out of position. No, I don't get it. Here we don't flop great at all. Curious to see how this ends up. We are at 5%, we'll let this one go. Make the connectivity a little bit better. Queen, Jack 10, suited to the ace, then sure. That's a little bit better. A fold post. Yeah, unfortunately he does. But without a heart, I don't think that's the spot to trap. Okay. So these stand up here. Up the top pair. Up here we have great check. Down here we call, take one off. Flush comes in, guy checks really quickly. Just check it down here, I think. Trips here, let's start by checking. Oh wait, here I shouldn't have, that was a misclick. Here I didn't want to check. Here I'll let go. Also kind of a strange song. It's gone. Okay. Flop a pair. Give it a shot here, given that they both checked really quickly. They're certainly on the active side. Preflop raise of 30%. 4-bet of 25. Well, okay, the 4-bet doesn't really tell us much. 2 out of 8 times is not really a basis to draw any conclusions from. Yes, preflop certainly is. Preflop raise. Flush rolling in. That's not a bad sizing we can call here. Really not much action. Not much action in the last 20 minutes. Best thing we had was the set. That was the biggest part, which we had to fold on the river. And with that, we are down a buy-in for the day currently. Running massively under EV once more. Oh well. 3 buy-ins under EV. It'll even out. Decent hit here. King, Queen, Jack, 7 double suited. Nice. Top 2, huh? Back to flush draw. Right away. Right away with the diamond. Well, that's helpful in the sense that it's more diamonds out there. Now, unfortunately, it puts a straight on the board as well. Ace is down here. Oh, take it down pre. They're decent double suited kings here. Not amazing, but double suited is nice. Queen is nice. King 6, meh. Heart not so much. I'm gonna call it 3-bet in position now. Should it come to it? The full 3-bet like the barely over the min. Gonna bet too small here. We have a really tough time filling up. Die Streckbeine. And traffic on Cat Alley. By the way, there was not a good turn bet there on table 4 where to fold. Here, however. On the rainbow board, I don't mind leading it all with the 9 blocker. And let's let it go. 3 aces on a PLO 20 table. Get raised, that would be amazing. The hand where we really want to lower the SPR, I think. We're up against the big blind who could have any cards here, basically. Get but smaller. That way we can't really utilize the blocker here to an eventual, to a possible river flush. Can't get any traction currently. Oh well, we started off the session amazing. First 2 hours we were just flopping stuff left and right. I guess this is how it evens out as well. She kind of bet these on autopilot as well, or raised these on autopilot as well. Pretty sure that is not made. If I don't raise that hand, generally speaking. 5, yeah, doubt it. I doubt it. Oh, hell no. Hell no. gutter and that's it. Turning a pair. Exciting at this point. Make the 2 pair. We do block the nuts. Something. We split it with another ace-5. Oh, whooping. 9 cents in profit. Well, it's a big blind. And nothing. And we have crappy hands all around. Can't really do much here. This one is a little bit better. King 5-5. This guy loves the min raises, man. Always mystified. It's unfortunate, but all here. What's the backdoor flush draw? Normally have to let this one go. The problem is this guy never 4-bets and he never c-bets. Yeah. I think we just need to let this one go. We could have been almost dead there. Do backdoor stuff. I think it's highly likely too. Like, we were blocking kings as well. We were blocking aces, sure, but against a player like this, who we've never seen 4-bet up until that point. Tough spot. Only thing that was weird about it that he bet really quickly. Not quite, it's a little bit too disconnected. Yeah, there's way too many gaps here. No news from Run It Once yet. Took one down. Did you see that? Took a pot down. Wow. Bad kings, single suited, but let's go for the raise fold. Here we flop a bit better. Top pair and flush draw. Okay. King high flush, huh? So you had a pair. Well, like I see the pair open-ender and king high flush draw. That makes sense. Gonna be playing a decent one here. I could check certainly. I think this is a huge mistake here, if at all. With the 6 we had a double gutter ourselves. And the nut flush draw, of course. But that one worked out well for us for a change. Oh. Also limping this one is probably okay. Not gonna fold it though against the race at this point. Another double suited hand. Flush draw coming in. Yet. Head of 8s. Other pocket pairs, of course, we're not ahead of. Or other pairs, I should say. Jacks, 10s. Get the backdoor flush. Take it down. That was here, jacks, okay. An 8 and jacks. Ace is up here. Let's win a big one. I'm in the mood. Let's win a big one. Ooh, around one person is typing on the Discord. Let's see. Are there no's? Blocking ace, queen 8, backdoor flush, backdoor straight. I really don't want to fold this. It's good for us. Took one down, we won a big one. Did you see that? What a pot! Nice was that. So what did he have specifically? Did he have 2 pair on the flop? No. Did a pair of 8s and a flush draw, really? Okay, took a note on that. That is certainly good to know. Leads with a hand like that there, for full pot no less. But it helped. Helped that pot. More sort of min raising going on here. This time we varied his bet sizing, added 5 cents. Here we flop interesting. Top and bottom plus flush draw. Here this guy got fold. Took it down on table 1. The bet. Question was on the Discord, is it gonna be back today? And the answer is we're definitely working to make that happen. Well, I hope that means yes. More aces. This guy's a character, man. Min raising, open limping. I don't trust the pot size bet here. Nice. Have a complete wrap, almost a complete wrap. The 4 in our hand doesn't do anything for us, but backdoor flush draw as well. Ooh, what a run out. Got outkicked by a queen here. Pretty funny. Oh yeah, definitely folding there. Rebet percentage of 3%. Fittingly. And that's not the hand to take the battle. Decent board. We're never gonna win a big one here. I raised, we got min raised. Flush draw was higher, then I could actually come over the top sometimes too. Better than that flush draw with this hand. Oh, pot size will let it go. Here we flop a little bit better, I would say. Keeps betting, we'll keep calling. What? I heard the noise. B Brown! With the follow. Thank you very much, B Brown. I appreciate it. So... Okay, they are timed out. I think checking is fine, especially if we make the nuts on the river. People are stabbing left and right, it seems, huh? Oh, I thought I was suited to the king here. Oops. Okay. Now we're a little bit in profit once more for the day. Like, not much. Few euros, but we're not down anymore. Up like 10 bucks, I think. So half a buy-in. That's fine, we were down a buy-in a couple of minutes ago. And 20 more minutes of... no, 10 more minutes of stream. And then for my break. Of course, I'll be back in 2.5 hours, 10 PM. Central European summertime. We have the hammer up here. Don't we just... Ace, ace, king, king. King is suited. Very active player. Ah, no fair. A little bit better. Gonna lead here. Yeah. Also do this with non-other tens here, like say in 10-10-9-8. We get min raised. What deuce? Okay. Punish those guys. Oh, this is the guy who has a tough time folding, huh? Here everybody checks. We have a gutter and a flush draw. The flush, money goes in. We have redraws to better straights. He folds, really? Really? The deuce. He now bets. I'm slightly confused. See him check, and we outpip him by 1. So we're getting some money back. Cool. I only called because this guy was... that was the guy who just bet folded there, so I expect him to c-bet a little bit light. And he is c-betting a lot. A little bit too... way too much. 72%, 73%. And looks like we're going to do a break on a happy note. Yeah, we're not breaking even, so actually yeah, we're breaking even on micro. So we're up 1.5 buy-ins now in total for the day. It's decent. 30 bucks for 3 hours is alright. Wow, they're playing a big one. Watch this first. Jesus. What the? I have no explanation for any of these hands. Okay. What the deuce was going on there? Oh, we can't see because we don't get the full hand history since I wasn't involved in that hand. What a pity. Jesus. Yeah, I'm folding against you, my friend. Here we make a top pair on a dicey board. Grudgingly. We bet half pot. For half pot I can call. Call. Tight character, we'll let it go. Nope. Please, more of that. Future blockers and a nut flush. Second nut flush draw. Blocking current nuts with having an ace. Pairing up here. Not all depends on his bet size at this point. If he pots it, we need to let it go. Cool. Sanya Bochka. If I'm... Let me know if I'm butchering that name. My win rate at this stake, so, you know, I'm playing PLO 20 right now. I can't give an exact number because I can't download hint histories from Run It Once yet. Like, somebody did the math and, like, very rough approximation, keep that in mind. So they told me it's somewhere between 7 and 12 BB per 100. So in total, we are up, like including streamer rakeback, we are up like 280 buy-ins since round 1's opened. Half of that on PLO 10, the other half on PLO 20, I would say. Whew. Hello, top set. It's small, so this guy can come over the top here and reopen the action. Up here, I 3-bet, was like a 3-bet fold situation. Fortunately, this guy doesn't do it. This guy does do it, that's perfect. He has the overpair and the flush draw. Let's hope he doesn't get there for once. He does not, and we win a huge one here. More than one buy-in. Really nice. Sending us off to the break properly. Yeah, so I'll be happy to share that number with you, Sanya, as soon as I have it, but I don't have it just now. Waiting on Run It Once to enable the hand history downloads, then I can download all the hands that I played on there. Because that's my main poker site, I'm just playing here. Like, they had a new patch today, but they had to take down the servers, which is why I'm playing microgaming. For microgaming, I have numbers, hang on. Microgaming I ran massively on the EV and PLO 20. I can actually show you for microgaming. There is some short stacking in here. Like I would say roughly half or a third of it is short stacking still, which used to be my main game. So, you know, at PLO 20 I kind of broke even. I lost, but EV adjusted I should have won. So I think I got into a lot of setups there. On PLO 10 I have 10 BB and EV adjusted would be 40 BB, which is of course, you know, running hot. Also only not even 30,000 hands here. That got tracked. The real number is a little bit higher, it's like 35,000 since only the hand that I V-pipped in count here. I got bottom set, very iffy board for it. But my total win rate on microgaming would be 9.5 BB. And EV adjusted would be 16.8. So yeah. Not too shabby. I think around 10 BB is the number for Run It Once as well. Oh, just gonna check here. Didn't need to take that long. I have stats going back way longer, but those are from my short stacking days and they're not really relevant anymore. Also short stacking, truth be told. I did quite well the last 3 months of short stacking before I moved over, like November till January. I moved over to 100 BB poker. I had 3 horrible months where I ran massively on the EV and in the end, short stacking I turned out to be break even after those 3 months. Take one off here, let's hope the board pairs. Although even if it pairs, we're not going to be super excited, you know, have a 7 and 9 roll off. Oh, that's a little bit better. Still gonna check call. Bottom set. You had the jack high flush draw there, by the way. Not flush draw, you had a jack high flush. Right guys, we're heading into the break, absolutely in style. On Run It Once earlier, when the servers were still up, we won 30 bucks, so 1.5 buy-ins, and on Micro we are almost up 30 bucks, so we are almost up 3 buy-ins now for the day. That's more than nice. More than nice. Complete wrap here. A very complete wrap with a club blocker. So I've never had the impression that I was playing against bots. I had once a case of collusion on microgaming which I reported, but that's the only thing that was fishy that I experienced so far. So I don't play party poker. A lot of the regs from the regulars from Stars moved over there because they have, you know, rakeback. I was gonna say better rakeback, but they just have rakeback period. Whereas Stars has like 1% or 3%. And let's see. Raise this one up, fold here. So yeah, I've never had the feeling that I played against bots so far. And the competition on round ones, like, let me put it like this, in the early afternoons, late afternoons, early evenings, the tables get quite tight on round ones. But during all the other times, they tend to be pretty amazing, to be honest. And microgaming has decent action going on as well. So I'm gonna head into the break, Sanya, but if you have more questions, then either come by in the next stream or join our Discord if you want. I'm pretty much, like, whenever I'm on my computer, I'm on the Discord. Get raised small here, let's see how we're doing. He has an excellent hand. Turn's pretty nice for him as well, but he does not get there and we faded all the deck. Booking a solid win now for the day. Got a little bit lucky here, got a little bit unlucky earlier, so it actually does all even out. Last orbit all around. Then we head over to Force's Discord. Not Discord. Twitch. Give him a host. He was kind enough to host me earlier with a bunch of people. An interesting spot here. I only called here because this guy is pretty crazy, otherwise this is a fold in the small blind. Okay, we're gonna call, make the jack high flush. Probably gonna call down against him. Board pairs, maybe that gives him pause. See, here he makes better 2-pair in the end, or he makes 2-pair. Here we do take it down, that is sweet. Yeah, 6 is a little bit too out there. Oh man, first of all, I don't have access to a solver currently. I don't need it yet. I do use the PLO matrix, but I would love to do some studying together. Sure thing. As I said, join the Discord, and I'm always there. And there also we have some high caliber, high quality players on the Discord, much better players than I am, that give input to hand histories and stuff like that. And it's shaping up to be an entertaining and slowly getting a busy place as well. In that we have like 70 members or something now. Probably 70 or 75. Yeah, like that. So yeah, Sanya, sure. Join us on Discord if you want. So last hand here. As I said, we head over to Force's channel, cause why not? He hosted us, let's host him back. And yeah, I'll be back in 2.5 hours. We did quite excellently in the end. Had a rough stretch there. I can show you the graph for the day. Oh, we have one last hand here. So we're actually up more than 40 on micro now, so we're up, wow. 40, 70 in total. A little more than that. 3.5 buy-ins. Cool. For 3 hours. I'll take it. Had an 11 buy-in day yesterday. Of course, now they happen. We took a shot at PLO 50 last week. That didn't work out at all. Yeah, today's graph. 37, almost 37 euros in profit here in 500 hands. Plus, you know, 7-8 bucks in rakeback. Quite nice. See our showdown winnings. I'm happy to see that my red line is now stabilizing. My red line used to go straight down. It's shaping up to look better and better in the last couple of days. I'm over the moon about that. I've never had a good red line in all my life. And in case you don't know, means big blinds won without showdown. So stuff you bluff, basically. You take down without seeing a showdown. Not necessarily bluffs. Right. So I'll go head into my dinner break. When I come back, hopefully the Run It Once servers will be back up and we'll be checking out the new software I did earlier. And it was rock solid now. So I only played for 2-3 hours, but no crashes, nothing. It's a huge step forward. And we'll see if they're back at 10 o'clock p.m. Central European Summer Time, which is when I'll be back. If you're new to the channel, you want to be informed when I come online, consider following the channel. Then you get an email, or if you want, or just see it on Twitch that I'm online. If that's not your thing, that's cool as well. Then just check the schedule. I'm here every day except Mondays, playing a lot of PLO. That's it. Thanks for watching, everybody. Thanks for keeping company, and should you wish to, I'll see you soon. Have a very pleasant Wednesday afternoon.